Some people are less interested in building things and more interested in understanding how and why things work. This is the investigative personality in the Holland model, often called I. It reflects a preference for analytical thinking, problem solving, and exploring complex ideas. Investigative individuals are naturally curious. They tend to enjoy working with data, systems, and concepts. They're drawn to questions, patterns, and problems that require careful thought and analysis. And they often prefer working independently, where they can focus deeply without constant interruption. Picture a situation where something isn't adding up. The numbers don't quite make sense, or a problem doesn't have an obvious explanation. The investigative type is the one who leans in, asks questions, and starts digging for answers. They're not satisfied with quick conclusions. They want to understand what's really going on. At their best, investigative individuals bring insight and clarity. They help teams make better decisions by uncovering patterns, testing assumptions, and thinking things through. They're especially valuable in roles that require research, analysis, and solving complex problems. But that same focus on analysis can sometimes slow things down. They may overanalyze, delay decisions while gathering more information, or prefer working alone when collaboration is needed. And if they're not careful, they can get stuck in the details and lose sight of practical next steps. One simple way to improve this is to set a clear decision point. Give yourself a defined moment to move from analysis into action, even if not every question has been answered. If you work with an investigative type, it helps to give them space to think and access to good information. Be clear about the problem you're trying to solve and avoid rushing them to conclusions without enough context. Every team benefits from people who can make sense of complexity. So when something needs to be understood, analyzed, or figured out, this is the style that brings the answers into focus.